You're being here to remind you we most important right now. So phase 1, you can always take a break for your eating stuff. Alright, now it's time for the new resolution to set. So now, however, I feel useful to you. You're being called to success every day, 5 times a day, and on top of that, every other second, you feel called to be becoming the best version of yourself for the sake of Allah Almighty. As you know, the new year is around the corner. The new year is like coming, and even though as Muslims this time of year is not really significant, it's always nice to become the better version of yourself, to begin fresh at any time. So जब भी आप मेरी वीडियो को देखें, इस वीडियो को देख रहे हैं, take this as a sign to start and begin with a new fresh for 2024. First, I wanted to say let's make this our best year. But we really can control so much of our lives. I remember when everyone was saying next year is going to be my year. But then COVID happened and we were all kind of humbled. Each year, we want the next year to be better than the last again and again, but I'm here to remind you we can only aim to be better than the last year. So here's the day in my life preparing for the new year. I always ask myself the most basic question, but also the most important question, which is, who are you? Who are you trying to be? When we are talking about 2024 of becoming the best version of ourselves, we have to know who she is and what does she look like. What does she do on her daily basis? So I think we should go and reflect on our ideal selves, and you can make her as perfect and realistic as you want her to be. I read somewhere that humans on average are performing 10% of their actual potential. Your ideal self may feel unrealistic because you're far from actually being her, but honestly, I think it can be done. You can be her. My ideal version of myself sometimes feel impossible to achieve, but instead of being sad of being away from her, I get motivated. Even taking a few steps towards becoming my best self is actually improving from where I'm at right now. So phase 1 is to reflect on what you're trying to become in the next year, and I suggest it that you write it down in your journal. So here's my old journal that I had in 2023. I love to decorate my journal and write everything on it. Even when I'm sad about it, I write down my favorite recipes. So now I'm gonna be making a 2024 new journal, and if you want to see this video, please like. So once you have finally found out who you're trying to become and you have written it down on your journal, and you know that you have to become the best version in 2024, then it is your time to make it come to visual. I think it's good not to do everything at once when planning for the new year, new resolutions. I think you should always take time to improve yourself and to make a better version of yourself. So I decided to go for a active break. So here I can relax my mind, make my favorite food with my mom, and do some funny things like right now. Hey guys, so I think it's nice to make your favorite food because it makes me happy, and I think others will feel happy to make their favorite food. So here I'm making pasta chow-mein because I think it makes me really happy. When I'm upset, I think pasta can make my day. So tell me in the comments what kind of food you guys love. You can always take a break for your mind so you feel all settled. So this break gives me the time to think that even if I'm going in the right direction, if I'm doing the right thing, this gives me an active time to reflect on whether I'm going in the right direction. Often your first thought is pretty much what you wanted, but after some time you realize that you actually missed something that was supposed to be done. So that's why I think a break for your mind is actually really important, and it actually gives you a lot of time to think, because that makes your mind really relaxed. Alright, now it's time for the very last part of this video. So far, we have written down who we want to become, we have visualized who we are trying to become, and what are our goals for the new resolution. So, the first question, the first thing that comes to my mind is how to set goals that can actually be achieved, or what kind of goals to set. So, now I'm gonna tell you guys how I set my goals and how I want to achieve them. I actually looked up ways of how can this be done, or how I can be able to achieve my goal. However, I find many categories in which you can set goals. So you have financial goals, career goals, then you have social, personal, mental health, and the list goes on. So I choose the two categories, which is health and wealth. Let me explain. All possible goals that I can somehow imagine can fit either one of these. So if I talk about the health, it's the physical health, which is the body, the mental health, which is the mind, and if I talk about the spiritual health, it's like my soul. So basically, to me, health is a inner world, which is to yourself, your physical, mental, spiritual thinking and ways of becoming better. We should be grateful to have these three sections of health, and if we have these three sections of health, we can do more in the physical world. So guys, this is how it looks. I've added all the biscuits in it. Now I'm gonna microwave this one by one in the microwave. I'm gonna microwave it for 2 minutes, and then I'm gonna show you how it looks. I hope it turns out nice because I put effort in it. So yeah, this is how it looks before baking, and now I'm gonna show you after the baking. So yeah, let's put them in the microwave. Let's enjoy. Okay guys, so this is how it looks. So this is the final look of the cakes. I mixed this one up. This is a lot chocolatey, and this one is the cookie ones, and this is absolutely delicious. So I hope this video is somehow useful to you guys. So make sure to tell me in the comments that what are your 2024 resolutions. So yeah, happy new year. See you in the next video.